Where is the love? Oh, hell. Michelle Khumalo, the sister of Tony Khumalo Jackson, is asking, where is the love? Where is the love that my sister went to in Liberia? Ew! Where is supposedly, the love that my sister went to, but she met her death in the hands of her husband? Supposedly, then I'm talking.
Presupposes that this woman came here for love to Liberia, and she met death at the hands of her husband. I mean, what can you say about that?
So now the sister of the deceased is asking, for the record, Michelle Khumalo made this post yesterday, on the same day that Samuel Jackson was released from prison.
If the Khumalo family is listening out there, wherever they are, we express our deepest condolences to you, and we hope and pray that we can expeditiously send this body back to South Africa as soon as possible. Send this body back to send this body to South Africa as soon as possible.
At some point in our lives, we need to know how to talk. We need to learn how to talk to people with dignity, especially people we claim to love. Your wife, who you claim to love, who you claim to open a car business, rental, whatever for. And instead of saying, I just want to be able to take my wife's body to South Africa and bury her and mourn peacefully. I just want to get this body to South Africa. Like, the emotions with which he said it, I don't feel the love. I'm not feeling the love. Of course, I've not had a boyfriend or spouse or man that I was in love with that died before. But I've had parents who died, grandparents who died. I never refer to them as this body. I just want to be able to take my grandma to Liberia and bury her peacefully. I will use the word take because I am going with the body. I will not use the word send the body over. Get the body over. Oh God. Beyond academic achievement, you need, and this is not just for Samuel Jackson, this is for everybody listening. You need emotional intelligence. You need emotional maturity. You need to have a human heart and conscience. And that human heart and conscience should be reflected in the way that you talk to people or about the people that you claim to love. At some point in our lives, we need to learn how to speak about the people we claim to love. I heard this and I was like, Jesus.
Send this body back to send this body to.
Listen to it again.
We hope and pray that we can expeditiously send this body back to South Africa as soon as possible.
And I know some people will say that the way he can talk, well, he needs to change that kind of way he can talk, because it's not dignifying of humans. We know he can talk to a political opposition member then this way, but your own wife, who you claim to love, you speak about her in this manner, then we are only left to assume the mental and the emotional torture she went through in your hands when she was still alive. I'm not accusing Samuel Jackson of murder, but I said this before and I'll continue to say it. I don't think he loved this woman. And that in itself is the beginning of the problem, or was the beginning of the problem. Lack of love. So, Samuel Jackson's baby ma, in person of Vivian, she lives in Ghana. I heard Samuel Jackson bought a house for her in Ghana. So she lives in Ghana. And she took to social media yesterday. She had a lot to say concerning this whole accusations being leveled against her baby daddy. I want us to listen to her together. Let's listen to Samuel Jackson's baby ma.
But the key time, I used to tell people that anything that you know, you got to love what you know. I was always angry that things are wrong. So the key time, because I got to know that Trudy was the one that made me happy. So I used to tell my friends that used to be around me, I said, that girl made my son father happy. And what she made her happy, I'm happy. Happy. Because he was always happy. And back in the day, you talk to Trudy, even me and his own mother, that I will talk to Sam Jackson. And you not tell me about Trudy. Did you not tell me about Trudy? You can tell Trudy that the son that you say, I don't believe you was Trudy Benin. Every time I come to used to be hard to be hard to I know Trudy money, I think money to the local. Oh no, you're Trudy back. Obviously, and because I was just free and knowing that he's happy. So this is a man that beat cancer. This is a man who almost died. Yeah, everybody saw it. He almost died. So that's the thing about it. He beat cancer. He bounced back. And these things that most people that didn't have cancer are doing. I am so no matter what, I'm so proud of my father. I'm not happy that Tony lost her life. And we, the family, the Jackson family, and my family, we are not happy. Because he's so many child. You understand? But I would say it's a lesson to every man today. They haven't, you know, in that I always tell friends, the people that know me, I always tell the people, say to yourself, what if it was me? What if it was me? That people start to get me. What if it was me? You know, people that you know, just 9 years ago, I was strong the first time you had me, I wasn't strong. But now I am strong the first time you went to the police station and so you the police station. Oh my God, I have to look down. But guess what? I'm strong because I know that he's strong. He's strong. He's not weak. He's strong. Said Jackson that I know. In my life, I have known Jackson since I was 18 years of age. So in 3 years, I have known him. Like if they St. Jackson put his hands on me, like if they that he touched me, like if they that he beat on me, Vivian. I used to look at him he's a man I used to talk about today. Have you guys met him? Do you know who he is? I just sat with him for like 1 or 2 minutes and see who St. Jackson is. And you people just trust to get him. Yes, he left up. That politics. In the politics, if you don't have love, you're going to be beat. They will beat you down. But you're a very loving person. He's not homeless people. He's not St. Jackson. What about he's strong on another person? But when it comes to family, he's very soft. Okay. I think I've met him before. You even know who he is? Somebody should for me, please. I beg you, don't call me. I'm here to talk to my father. He's not homeless people. He's not angry person. He's not angry person. And today people sit and castigate him. I am not gonna end this life, baby. See? You don't know him. Don't just sit there and castigate and say things. Oh, well, why watching the live this one day, I just sat to my parents and said, oh my God. I just know that when celebrities go through, they are strong. Because you're doing things that you don't even know. Like things that you don't even know about yourself. Things that you even know that you can do. People say about you. Whatever people want to say, if they're not finished, people want to castigate me, say things about me. I don't care. It's my father. I have known you all my life. I have never one day seen being brutal or brutal to anyone. I have never one day seen him on me. I always used to say, oh, people that even people that work with St. Jackson. People that work with St. Jackson, once you come to well with them, they'll know that how much it is. And then that when you even have back or bush, you see it scary like you and you don't even kill somebody. We all see bad and too lots of that or life, brother. But you guys don't know, as I'm saying, I will say again, this is a lesson to every man. You're saying that you're castigating, you're saying baby, you're killing, your woman beating, you put on laugh. Have you guys met him before? You ever sat when he goes and just saying that little thing that you're not supposed to say? You ever sat when he had conversation when he went on before? Because of what social media said. I guess most of you guys don't even know the matter of opening was done before the match. Police people, they know because they want to post that photo. The matter who was consulted. Some of them will hear a woman and beat her. Hell no. Hell no. You ever know him? I am here to tell people about him. He's not a brutal person. He's a loving, a caring person, and a family-oriented person. How many years since you have been hanging out together? For 7 years. But now a day rather, I will call him and give him to that he will not be there. Now a day will not be for a chat. Like when men are know, once you're not there, they finish you. It's done with you. Please don't call me. I'm not going to leave this. I'm not saying, I'm not going to insult anyway. It's not going to insult me. That didn't insult me. I just want to tell people about you now. Have you start to think, oh my God, this thing happened. What if it was me? I'm talking to most of the men that are out there. What if it was me? What if it was me that I left my wife in the house and go and come back and they have to talk? And people lying for me. And you guys think about it. What you always tell people, I will say again, when you show your head to people, you see my hair? This is my head going back to you. That is going to quality. He thought he being short. But he's now a woman beater. When it comes to women, he's very soft. He's very soft. You know what he was going through? People have seen that do you guys know what he was going through? Because you see also when the hospital they were trying to die, and at the end of the day, people say things that they're not supposed to say, they start to do. That's just they want over you. A very good man. Yes, he's my son father. I will talk about him. I am not happy that he lost her life. We are not happy that she lost her life. I'm so I don't want to chat, I don't want to family. We're not happy. And you people, you can't even allow this man to move his wife. Also now, St. Jackson is being in jail for this girl. When you say any negative thing about her, he's there to get angry. When you don't say people want to talk to my wife. I'm talking with you the one. And everybody, whoever that watching this my life today, if you have ever met St. Jackson before, the first thing that he will say to you, have you never met? You have a phone conversation with him. You always have 1 or 2 phone conversations with him. That's what you're watching. She made him happy. How can the person that makes her all happy kill them? I don't know what he's going through. know what he's going through right now. I've got all fear from politicians. Oh, you are politician, so people in RB, oh, yeah, you're politician, he can talk, we'll try to bring it down. Yeah, he can talk, he can come. No, you know that people say. I mean, like you said, when you go on, when you have conversation, when you want to keep on, you say, oh my God, whatever to other people think about this man. I have noticed that all my life. Nowadays, he's not only on his feet only. Yeah. You always on feet, yeah, you only want this that as normal thing the way my people. You say you want to see my money, you say that, that's all you think of me. But when he's knocking on me, I have known him for the 3 years of my life. He has never wanted to touch me. One day he has never touched me. So why would people don't know somebody? You don't know. I don't imagine what celebrity go through. So that they kind of see that millions of celebrities they go into depression. They kill themselves. They go to start taking drugs because things that people don't know about you. They just say they don't even know the full story. They don't even know they start taking they just hear themselves kill themselves for no reason because of what you see on social media.
So let's go into this whole thing. This is not the first person who is coming out to defend Samuel Jackson. I see posts. I mean, last week I happened to come across 2 posts from 2 of Samuel Jackson's sons. I don't know them, but I just saw people reposting that, oh, Samuel Jackson's sons have spoken and they can attest to his behavior, that he was not a violent person. He wasn't, physically violent. Now, while we may not be able to establish the fact that Samuel Jackson was physically violent, Samuel Jackson was rude. He was uncouth in his speech. He said unimaginable things to people. And it is even because of these unimaginable things that he said, or he has said to people, that make people think that he is capable of murder. Recall when his wife just passed and the police went to his house. Recall what he told that police officer who happened to be the son of A.V. Sirleaf. He said,
The other one part we can't fucking part doing the fucking war. The other piece of shit shall leave here. That piece of shit with it. Other piece of shit with it. With it in there. Hey, part I shall leave.
Now, prior to this incident, a lot of people, including me, never ever thought that Samuel Jackson was capable of murder. But hearing him admit it in the face of thousands of viewers, live viewers, on a Facebook Live, got me thinking, we may not really know him as much as we think we knew him, or as much as we thought we knew him. So I commend his family, immediate family, extended family, mother of his children. I commend them for coming out to vouch for him. But this particular statement,
The other one part we can't fucking part doing the fucking war. The other piece of shit shall leave here.
is disturbing. Very much disturbing. In fact, in as much as the police may not really have any tangible proof, evidence to link him to the murder of his wife, the admission of guilt in another murder situation is what got us where we are today. Is why we are still hauling and pulling today. Because there might be no proof that he killed Tony Jackson. But he admitted with his mouth that he killed A.V. Salif. He said,
The other one part we can't fucking part during the fucking war. They have piece of shit Salivia.
now if somebody can admit to killing somebody and somebody else died while with him, what do you expect us to think? Or do you guys really just want us to sweep the fact that he said?
The other one part we can't fucking part during the fucking war. They have piece of shit Salivia. That piece of shit with it. That piece of shit with it. With it in there. He part of Salif.
Under the carpet? Should we pretend like we didn't hear him when he said?
The other one part we can't fucking part during the fucking war. They have piece of shit Salivia.
Because like I said, prior to this incident, I would never think that Samuel Jackson is capable of murder. I saw him as a loud-mouthed man, yes. I saw him as somewhat lousy, yes. I saw him as a boastful and a prideful person, and to me that wasn't a big deal. But hearing him say,
the other one part we can't fucking part during the fucking war. They have piece of shit Salivia. That piece of shit with it. That piece of shit with it. With it in there. He part of Salif.
made the difference for me as much as it did for so many other people out there, and as much as it did for even the police. Because don't forget, the police are humans. They are not robots. They are humans. They can feel too. They are thinking with their brains, with their senses. In the absence of scientific evidence, they will try to find human evidence or behavioral evidence. And the behavioral evidence, even though it may not be strong enough, but it is still something. And this is why they have prosecuted him. Y'all take Samuel Jackson phone from him. Y'all prevent him from talking to the media. Dear Defense Counsel, prevent Samuel Jackson from speaking to the media. He started a fine. And I began to think, I said, oh, his defense team, his legal team must have put him on par. They must have told him, do not use any invectives, do not use any profane words, do not say things about the judge being biased. Don't are rude. I thought I happy you. At a point in time now, I hear Mr. Jackson talking tabata. Oh, my wife, she came to Africa, she came to Liberia for love, but she met her death. She came to Liberia for love, supposedly, proposedly, like, to the point. His lawyer had to come from behind. The man with the cap had to tap him on his shoulder, had to hold his shoulder and say, my man, slow down with the talking. Mr. Jackson, you need emotional maturity and intelligence. You may be advanced in age, but you're not advanced in mind. You're not advanced in mind at all. Small opportunity they gave you, they put microphone in your hand, they put camera in your face, you ready to talk tabata. Talking about she came to Liberia for love, but she met her death in the hands of her husband.
This injustice presupposes that this woman came here for love to Liberia, and she met death at the hands of her husband. I mean,
that I don't want again. The prosecuting counsel coming hold that self-admission there again. You were ready to talk, and then what he was saying at this point, he making it look like he want justice for his wife. If you want justice for your wife, are you also saying, agreeing that she was killed, but she was killed by somebody else, so the police should help you find who killed your wife? Because I don't understand what he mean by he wants justice for his wife. Then he turned around again. She died the way God said she would die. Okay, if she died the way God said she would die, Now, like how God say, hey, what you still looking for justice for? You looking for justice against God? I don't understand this man. Oh. Your whole, not even his phone, your take camera for in his face. Because every time he got the opportunity to speak to the camera, he just talking tabata. Everything he's saying, no understanding. You're listening to him one more
Well,
time.
I'm still down, because this is not about me getting freedom. This is about a young woman whose body is still in a mortuary, and there are no plans for final rights for her. So I'm not here to gloat about my freedom. I'm not here to basically express any outrage or anything of that nature. All I want to do is to be able to grieve my wife, and I want to give her a faithful send off. Okay, everything else is secondary. Everything else is secondary. Okay, I'm not going to talk about what happened to me and what didn't happen to me, injustices and all of that. Because right now,
You think injustice is happening?
no, I'm saying injustice being done to my wife. The fact that this injustice presupposes that this woman came here for love to Liberia, and she met death at the hands of her husband. I mean, what can you say about that? So the woman that came for love and met this. So it is her. Okay, it is not about me. But all I want to do is basically express thanks and appreciation to my friends and my family, to my friends and my family all around the world. I want you to beat your chest. I want you to beat your chest, knowing very well that I did nothing. Okay, I participated in nothing, and this woman met her demise the way that God wanted her to meet her demise. We continue to support our love for this woman and the family. And if the Kumalo family is listening out there, wherever they are, we express our deepest condolences to you, and we hope and pray that we can expedite.
All in all, sometimes when you think you're too smart, when you think you too know, and you won't be talking, sometimes you can end up talking trash. You can end up talking nonsense. That's exactly what happened to Samuel Jackson. Nonsense he was saying over there.